I hope you can hear this because of the wind, but yeah, it's beautiful. Nearly a full moon, clear sky, not even cold. It's October. Yeah, just a small matter of waiting for this ambulance. Now then, and welcome to Out to Grass with me, Colin. And today I'm just outside the village of Barningham in North Yorkshire. That's where I've left my car. I've got about a 2-mile walk across the moor to the place I want to hopefully do a wild camp tonight. I'll tell you a bit more about the place when I get there. What I'm really hoping for is for it to be incident free for a change. If you watched the Blackwater video, you'll have seen what a pickle I got into. Fell into that pond and yeah, I was a right state. I'll give you a bit of an update on that actually once we get sorted, because yeah, there is probably some of that video you might have questions. But yeah, a couple of mile walk today to hopefully it's a normal wild camp. Nothing dodgy is going to happen. Obviously I've got the main character in the bag, the wooden cup from Japan, as well as the new character now, the sorting hat, the hoodie that I burnt on the fire, the campfire at Blackwater. Gryffindor! I've got Whiskey, my little angel, is in the bag as well. And I'm going to do some cooking. The inconsistent chef will be in the house tonight. But let's get underway. Let's get over there. So we're just approaching where I'm hoping to wild camp tonight. There's a dip in the road, a sharp bend where it goes over a bridge, and a stream crosses with like a trail, goes up and down it. I found it years ago when I was into a hobby called geocaching. We'll tell you all about that later. But I'm hoping at the bottom, where the path, the path and the stream cross where the bridge is, I'm hoping either upstream or downstream there'll be a nice spot I can just sneak in there. I'm quite early, I've come earlier than normal, but that's because it gets so much darker so much quicker these days. I wasn't sure how long this walk would take, but actually it's been reasonably downhill, undulating but downhill. I haven't made bad time. Jacket on, jacket off, jacket on, jacket off, bit of that. Yeah, but I'm here now, at the bottom of here. I can go left or right. I might try upstream first, see what I can find. I'll probably show you both sides anyway. Yeah, we'll see if we can find a spot to camp in. Let's have a look. Yeah, this track we're following, I mean, it looks as though it doesn't get used a lot, but there's definitely signs of, I'll show you in a minute, but there's definitely signs that like reasonably recently a quad bike's been along here. It's obviously a quad bike path. It doesn't look as though it gets a lot of use from anything where it's not really worn. It's quite wet ground, so if it got a lot of footfall it'd have a sort of muddy wear back, and obviously if a lot of quad bikes went up and down it would have the same. So there's definitely been someone up here recently in a quad bike, so yeah, not that I would have put my tent on the path, but I want to get away from the path if I can. I'll keep looking. This might have been nice under that tree. Sort of ferns round. But again, it's really near the quad bike track. I don't expect anything along the quad bike track, but you never know. And yeah, there's a bit off the path here, but again, nah. I think we need to keep looking.
As you can see, at this point my Bluetooth mic has fallen off, but I haven't realised it yet. It's not very long until I spot that I haven't got it, but at this point I still think it's working. All I'm doing is I'm saying that I've got a second bridge there. The first bridge is just where I'm pointing, that's handy. And yeah, I went across the second bridge and the ground was quite waterlogged, so I thought this is the place. I could hear the stream, which was lovely, and yeah, this was the best. But then eventually I decide, yeah, you can see it there, how the ground goes up and then it dips down again with a lot of ferns. So I figured if I went up there, I'd be invisible to anyone if they did happen to walk past or go past on a quad bike, which is, yeah, that's where I end up going to camp. Yeah, and any minute now I'm going to realise my mic's not working.
Okay, so I'm all set up now. I've already had my first disaster. I don't know if you noticed before, I had a little Bluetooth mic. I got them for when it's really, really windy, and it was windy today, but I'm kind of sheltered in here. But as it is, what happened was I arrived with it on my coat, right my rucksack off because I was all out of breath and wanted to just like take 5, and it was obviously a couple of minutes later I realised I'd arrived the little microphone off. Can't find it anywhere. I've looked all over. The phone was still connected to it, but I've tried walking around going one. Doesn't seem to get any nearer to it, so I feel like a tit. And I feel like if anyone's about, I'm giving me position away, so be it. It came with 2 mics, so I still got the other one, and I'm only really going to use it if I have to because it's a faff. It's not quite as natural. I think I'm going to be fine. I'm sheltered from the wind. I absolutely love the position I've got, which I'll obviously show you. Now, yeah, I've only just put the tent up, and it's a new tent. Brand new. This is its first ever go, but I've got to tell you, I'm underwhelmed. Have a look. So there it is, the Alpkit Solo. I bought it because I wanted, well, there was 3 reasons really. It's much lighter than my Fox 2. It's a kilo lighter. It's a little bit taller for if it's a rainy, horrible night. It can sit up a bit easier inside it. And I wanted one with a vestibule. Well, technically, it's got a vestibule, but realistically, no, it hasn't. And certainly if the weather was bad, and you couldn't put it up on your little walking poles, which I never use anyway. I had to bring them just for that purpose. The vestibule is tiny, and like I say, if you actually had to take them down, which you would in the wind, you've basically got no vestibule. You got nothing. So yeah, I'll show you inside in a minute though. I mean, yeah, it is loads lighter than my Fox 2, but it's also more, what a faff to put up. I was really disappointed how hard it was to put up, but anyway, I'll try it out tonight. It's got a zip at the end, at the front. I don't normally go in that way, but yeah, that's part of my setup tonight. Obviously the chair, the old Trekology that I always bring, another can of that Brothers cider. I loved that last time, only one. Got some Pepsi Max to go with the old whiskey, my little angel. That's obviously not fruit shoots, fruit burst. For me tea, it's a German Fielten here. We've got currywurst for tea, which I'm going to stick a can of sliced mushrooms in to bulk it out a bit. I've got some leftover macaroni, which I'm going to cook first, and then I'm going to mix that currywurst in. If it looks as though there's not enough sauce, I've bought some. It was reduced for some reason. Cathedral City was on the cheap, so I'll throw some grated cheese in if it looks as though it hasn't got enough sauce. That ought to do it. I've got some walnut chocolate from Lidl to keep me going in the meantime. And unlike me, for once, I'm going to try and have breakfast, so I've brought a banana and some instant porridge for tomorrow, and I can have that and have me tablets. I have to have me tablets twice a day with food, so yeah, if I don't have my breakfast early enough, it means I've got to eat my meal really late, so yeah, that's a long story. Breakfast tomorrow. I've got some chai tea out again that my dad gave me that he didn't really like. I really like it. So yeah, I'm going to have that in the morning or possibly at night. Yeah, oh, there is my water still in the bag. The bag's over there. It's got like a light jacket in, synthetic down jacket that I've bought. Yeah, oh, speaking of down, we'll have last video when I got far too drunk. I said I would have a chat about down and I didn't because I got too drunk. So yeah, inside the old Leviathan 9000 sleeping bag, the old trusty one. I love it. And now that winter's here, it's going to come into its own. You see the space inside, it's tiny. So much more space in the Fox 2, other than for sitting up obviously. Warm hat for later. I have brought my hot water bottle. I've trapped myself in case it's not warm enough. I've got a brand new airbed. Now this, the Alpkit Radiant, I really do like. I'll show it properly on another day because I've already put it up. But yeah, I really like that. It's super light, takes up hardly any space in the bag. Dead easy to inflate with a bag. And these are me down slippers, or at least proper down socks. Too expensive, so these were cheap. But they're not. They're fake down, like the jacket is. My sleeping bag, the old Leviathan EV9000, is down, but it's ethically sourced down. So yeah, we'll have a chat about that later because I only just found out recently how they get down. Yeah, and I've brought a light because it's getting dark so early these days. So once it gets dark, if I'm stuck inside, which is going to be a squeeze, yeah, at least I'll have a bit of light. And yeah, that's it. Oh, I could show you down there. No, I'll tell you what, I'll do that a bit later. What I'm actually going to do is have a sit down and have me cider. Let's do that. Didn't I always tell you stuff goes wrong? Hot on the heels of losing that microphone, I was like, oh, fine, I can sit down and have me cider. Slumped in the chair, and the legs went completely up to the hilt. And I was just lying on the floor, but still on my chair, all the legs in the dirt because the soil was so soft. So I've gone and washed it off in the stream. What I'm going to do now is try and find some soft stones to put under the legs, because I'd love to go and sit by the stream, but I feel like that's the sort of place I might get found. Maybe if I went without the chair. I could have a wander down there without the chair, couldn't I? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll have a walk down the stream with my can, drink my can. When I come back, I'll bring some flat rocks. Sounds like a plan. Cheers. Oh, it's nice, this Brother Cider, I tell you. I nearly brought two, but I got so drunk on that other camp, I thought I'll just bring one and a limited supply of whiskey. My little angel. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you about the Blackwater camp. So yeah, fell in the pond as well, you didn't see me fall in, luckily, because if you would, I would have had the camera with me. But I was just 1 minute, I'm like, far too drunk, you know, pottering about, getting this little fire going. I thought I'd get a little fire going, a bit of atmosphere. And yeah, next minute I was underwater. I mean, that pond was deeper than me. And I was just, suddenly I'm in blackness, freezing cold water. I had to work out which way was up, swam up, came to the surface, and then luckily, it's really steep around that pond. But ironically, the reason I fell in, I mean, if you watch the video and you know I'm going to fall in, you probably see why I did. There's that little V nick out of it. And I must have just stepped there and gone. So I dragged myself out, luckily, because there was that, because it would have been hard to get out otherwise. There's some jetties around the other side of that pond, but I mean, I wasn't really thinking straight. But anyway, I got out, wearing this hoodie. I was absolutely drenched, freezing cold, like I couldn't have been any wetter, obviously. And just panic set in. And, excuse me, obviously, sort the fire up, try and get dry. Try to dry out my beloved hoodie that my daughter bought me. Yeah, and burnt the back, and now it looks like Gryffindor, like a sorting hat, as you saw in the video. I might show you later, but I've got it on at the minute. So that was awkward, and then couldn't find the car key. I was really panicking. But yeah, I don't know, I can't remember where I found my car key, but found it in the end. Then I couldn't find my wallet. I really did think I wasn't going to find my wallet. I thought it was at the bottom of the pond, but yeah, found it in the end. I'd zipped it in my jacket somehow. But it's, yeah, I was pretty embarrassed about how drunk I was. Too drunk. Drank too much, didn't eat enough. I mean, it's a gorgeous spot, really nice. I might go back at some point just to have like a dress, you know, face my demons, and go there and not get quite so drunk. So it was a lovely place, and for £15, wow. And as I put in the subtitles, I could have camped. The bit I thought I wasn't allowed to camp in, I could have, where it was flat near that caravan, the best view, levelest ground, no danger of falling in. So I'm not blaming anyone for that sort of V in the ground. Like, it's just, you know, yeah, I was embarrassed. And the next day, what state I was in, it was awful. It was awful. So yeah, that's you up to date, I think, on the Blackwater camp. How rough I was, how embarrassed I was. Yeah, I wasn't really pestered by midges. I took the thermocell and it seemed to really work. Because it was so windy this morning, I didn't bring the thermocell, I've just covered myself in smidge. And it is working, or at least I'm not getting bothered by midges. So yeah, I'm not getting bothered by midges. I'm having a cider. This place is lovely. I feel like I'm stood at the bar. I'll take a couple of flat rocks up when I go back up. But for the minute, I'm just going to enjoy myself at the bar. I might bring the old whiskey, my little angel, down here. And yeah, just stop at this bar. The drink's free. I tell you what, since I mentioned it, I'll say about down. I'm not going to have a right rant or whatever, but yeah, I didn't know when you get down jackets and down sleeping bags and down slippers or whatever, obviously down in your blankets at home, pillows. I didn't know, like, they sometimes pluck it out of the birds when they're still alive. Really, really painful for them. Fasten the feet to the floor and hold them up by the neck and like yanking feathers out while they're alive. Grim. So for me personally, it bothered me. Anyway, I looked into my beloved sleeping bag, the Leviathan EV9000, and I even got in touch with the makers of it. And I did fair play to them. They gave me a really detailed mail back and said, no, it's totally ethically sourced, which is where they gather it from the nests, and just nothing is taken from the live bird. So I was pleased about that. And yeah, because apparently there's this other version where they call it, I don't know, gathering or something like that, where they supposedly gently only tease out the feathers that are coming out anyway. But from what I've read, it sounds like it's a bit too easy to say that and have a yank on anyway. So I'm really, really pleased that my sleeping bag, I can sleep soundly. No ducks were harmed in the making of this sleeping bag. And then my new down jacket, or synthetic down jacket, and slippers, yeah, they're both synthetic. So everything I've got is either synthetic down or ethically sourced. So I'm really, really pleased about that, because I honestly didn't even know that. So I'm not telling you to follow suit, I'm just telling you something I found out about. Yeah, let's get back to ciders. Look at that, Canadian rocks. Hey there, Philip. For 10 minutes. I'm going to boil this macaroni for 10 minutes, and then I think that'll be enough for, like, hopefully, I don't know how long's left. Oh, of course, only a minute left, but they don't look that good. I might let them a little bit longer than 10, but yeah. Then I'll put the currywurst in, and the mushrooms. Yeah, I reckon it's going to be good. And do you know what? Even if it's not too dry, I think I love cheese. And yeah, I've run out of whiskey, my little angel. I've run out of whiskey, but that's good, because I have, yeah, like I say, that Blackwater one. The Blackwater video, I mean, I had a brilliant time to a point, but then I am embarrassed about how drunk I got. I really am. Yeah, it's got in a bit of a state, yeah. So I reckon currywurst into there, we're all happy. Here we go. If you, I don't know, if you've been to Germany and you like currywurst, I'm going to say, well, I can't even get in it, but if you can get in it, Lidl's currywurst is an absolute winner. But if this sauce here isn't enough, it's fine, because I've got the cheese, which I'll probably just add anyway. So here we go. Come on, get in. Why don't you get? Oh, yeah. Oh. There we go. There we go. Hang on. Wait. There he goes. Yeah, the problem is a lot of cheese. The problem isn't cheese. The problem isn't a lot of sauce, but that's okay. Put it all in there. Put it all in there. Can you even see it? I don't know, but yeah. Yep. Okay, let's have a little stir. Oh, look at this guy who just thinks he can... No, get in. Get back in here, you. Oh, what? Oh, you're just annoying. There he is. If you can spot which one it is. You're lost now, aren't you? Hey. Oh, another thing that happened to Blackwater is I had really bad burns on my fingers. Especially my little finger was really badly burned. Like, ridiculously. Oh, I tell you what, this doesn't need the cheese. But you know what? Doesn't need it, but it's happening anyway. Here we are. Here we are. Cathedral City. It was reduced, which is normally the most expensive cheese, but don't ask me why. It was properly reduced. Oh, hang on. Mushrooms. Oh, yeah. Let's just get that in there. What a meal this is going to be. I tell you what, I think my lasagna was probably my finest hour at Camp Wild, but this does look good. Wow. Oh, I've got my hand burnt on that gas flame there. I got it burnt. Right, hang on. Give them a little stir, because why not? Oh, that's too much. I can't eat all that. But that's good, because I do need, you know, so we'll have it. Woohoo! Shall we? I mean, it doesn't really look enough so it needs it, to be honest, but at the same time, woohoo! It is open, and I do love cheese. I do love cheese. Let's put a little tiny bit. That's you, a little tiny bit. And yeah. If you are camping, that is yes. Give a little stir here. I'm giving a little stir. You can't see it, but just giving a little stir in it. And look at it. Look at it. That is good stuff. Having him in it. It's good stuff, man. I just feel like basic, nothing food is great when you're camping. Oh, I'll tell you what. Make this. Make this. It's easy. You just see me do it. No effort. And this is nice. Properly nice. I'm having a great night. I'm having a brilliant night. People say to me, and I've had some brilliant comments. You know, like, I've had some lovely comments from people about the lung disease and now, yeah, chronic illness. I am going downhill and it can never ever come back. And yeah, chronic illness, to anyone in your life who's got chronic illness, sympathy sort of has a little sort of sell by date, and then you're just like, yeah, whatever. But for that person, it's just goes on forever. And for me, it's the same. I've got chronic illness. My lungs are going to go down forever, but I'm just going to do my best. I'm going to do my best to, like, get out and about as long as I can get out and about. Oh, can I just say, make this. Right, so what now is this? I wanna sort of, what I'm thinking is just boil the pan up, get a bit clean, have a coffee in the morning. But do you know what? Where's the there's the no use at all to any one cooker, because it won't go on fire. And then I'm looking up here, I'm looking down here, I'm looking everywhere. There's me rubbish bag. What the hell has happened? I've never moved from here. Where is me other cooker gone? Because I need it. I need to like just warm this up, throw it out, because I'm going to get a cup of tea tomorrow in this. Where the hell is the cooker? Shit, this isn't looking good. But I'll have a little investigation in Poirot style. It was a most perplexing mystery. And somehow, hopefully, I'll find how the hell this is. There it is, but where's the bloody cooker? There's the old cooker, which won't light because it's got not a lighter. Bloody hell, where's the other one? I need it. Right, so I've just spent, I don't know, it's the best part of 10 minutes trying to find the other. You know, I was just saying how brilliant the old cooker was. Here's the new one that let me down, but I can't even find the gas cylinder, which is quite big. How can you not find that? And also, yeah, the new cooker. I've never moved. I mean, I've been here the whole time, drinking drink, eating food, which got cooked on it. So where the hell is it? This is one of the things that when you drink too much, you just life sort of gives you a little flip there. I don't know. Where is it? I'm going to keep looking. Where is it? Do you know what? I'm having it. And also the pan in the background is just, you know, isn't it? It's just sort of finding its way through. What is this? I mean, it's cheap, but I can't even open it. Oh, there we go. It's opening. Ooh, yeah. Look at this. Hee hee. Oh, chocolate and oatmeal. Hazelnut. Yes. Here we go then. I'm going to just have a little stir, because this is done. This is ready for a cup of tea tomorrow. Hang on. Look away now. Whoosh. There we go. It's clean. It's ready for tomorrow. This is beautiful. This is what life's about. If I die in a week's time, I've had a good night tonight. I have had a good night tonight. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to go in the tent there. I'm pointing, but you can't see it. I'm going to go in the tent there, get me lovely Leviathan. Oh, do you know what? Why don't I make hot water bottle? Before any of that, I'm making a hot water bottle. Yes, let's do that. That's what's happening. Come on, I'm old and I need it, you know? Shut up, just don't even moan on. I'm doing it. That's what's happening. If I can get it in there. Hiya! Oh, that was hot. Take your time. There we go. Take my time. This water's out of the river, mind. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Bloody hell. Oh, me hands are a bit burnt there, mind. Here we go, though. Yeah, I'm just going to shut this off. You can't see it, but I'm just... Oh, yeah. There we go. I'm taking that to bed now, mind. I know it's not late, but I'm happy. It's bedtime. Love you all. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the morning, I think. Nice. This is nice. This is a great spot. I thoroughly recommend it. I've loved it. But I need to go to bed. I need to go to sleep, even though it's not that late. You and me need to realise it's bedtime. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, that was weird and a bit scary. As you saw, I went to bed quite early, really early, far earlier than I ever would, but I was super tired. I felt really tired. Oh. But then I woke up just now and spent quite a while feeling really breathless. It's quite scary. yeah, I was thinking like, well, one of the things about having chronic illness, which I have, sorry, we're going to have a little health update now. I'll keep it as quick as I can, but one of the things about chronic illness, for me personally anyways, it's just huge highs and huge lows. So, yeah, you have a bad day and you think, you honestly think the worst. I've got tea. This is that chai tea. Love it. I woke up there and I spent quite a while just feeling really, really breathless and struggling. You know, I dragged myself out of bed, which took a while. Really did. And then as soon as I stood up and sat up, I felt better straight away. I was obviously drunk a load of drink, fizzy drink, ate badly, and then went to bed. That's obviously the problem, I think, because I feel loads better now, loads better. And that's what I'm saying, that's chronic illness in a nutshell, really. Every time we feel bad, you're like, this is it now, probably be dead by next week. And then, yeah, quite obviously, I feel loads better now. So I've got a chai latte. It's only, well, last time I looked it was 10:30. It's probably, I don't know, 11:15 by now, maybe a bit later. I've got a couple of flat stones under this seat, luckily, that I set up earlier. I remember coming back to the tent and thinking, oh, it was a waste of time sat in that chair up. I haven't used it, but I have now. And, yeah, this is a gorgeous spot, I must say. It's absolutely lovely. I might just go down the stream and fill my drink bottle again, as long as it's boiled. Because in the morning I want another latte and my porridge. And a bit more water in the hot water bottle wouldn't go amiss because it wasn't totally full, so... Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. Once I've had this, I'll have this. I think I'll have a wander down in the pitch black, find the stream, fill my water bottle, don't fall in. I won't fall in. In me toasty slippers, I'll show you in a minute, but I've got me down slippers on, me fake down slippers. Oh, this is good, like. I love this chai latte. Oh. Sometimes you don't want a drink, you just want a nice hot, well, a drink. Like, you don't want alcohol, you just want a lovely cup of tea or a cup of whatever it is you drink, and that's how I am now. Just going to finish this. I'll have this. And I might even make another, honestly. Because I think if I boil it out the stream, it'd be alright. It's just a stream. People drink out. When I was a kid, I drank out of streams and I got this far. Okay, so yeah. I'll have this. Finish it. Fill my water bottle out the stream. Be aware that it's out the stream, so I won't drink it raw. I'll boil anything that I drink out of it. Another one of these, I think. And top me water bottle up. And then in the morning I've got me porridge and cup of tea water. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. That's what I'm going to do. Catch you in a bit. Ooh, yeah. Yep. Second chai latte on the go now. This is made out of water out of the river, so... But I'd boiled it, so... If I'm dead tomorrow, you all know why, when the inquest happens. Yeah, I have drunk water out of the stream. Which I used to do all the time when I was a kid. It wasn't a big deal. I used to drink water out of, you know those sort of stone troughs you get for like animals to feed. I mean, they must have been really bad because it's not stagnant water, but it sits there a long time. I used to drink out of them. I'm sure there was stuff in them, but... Well, I got a fair few years out of it if it was harmful. So, I'm on my second cup. I feel loads better now than when I woke up feeling really, really breathless. I think it's just my stomach sort of bloated and maybe my twisted trousers, I don't know, but I've put my walking trousers back on now to keep warm. It isn't even that cold tonight. I was terrified about the cold. I've got still my fake down jacket and a coat in my bag. I brought the hot water bottle because I was terrified, really, but no problem. I'm not actually that cold at all. Definitely not. Yeah, I mean, I've put the little pan back on now on the cooker. I'm going to sort of refresh my hot water bottle. as much for anything because I've got it and I love the comfort of it. So yeah, I'll have this. I'll have this. Finish me second latte. Maybe sit and chill a little bit longer because there is a full moon when I can catch it between the trees. But just to more let this drink get down, and I'll get me hot water bottle sorted again, nice and red hot, and get back into bed because it isn't even that. What time is it? I don't know. I'll have to tell you. Wait a minute. I'll tell you. Are you bothered? I'll tell you anyway. Right, okay, it's 20 to 12, in case you were that bothered. It's 20 to 12. I think the water's either boiling or very close to boiling, or my hot bottle. I'm going to fill my hot bottle up, probably cuddle it for a little while, and back to bed. Or I don't know, maybe I should turn the heat off, wait till it is bedtime, and then just top the heat up. I might do that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm having a great night. A really great night. Like I say, about an hour ago, I was having a terrible night. Thinking I'd never ever camp again. Wild camping's out the window for me now. Yeah, I get a lot of this. I think it's a chronic illness thing, but yeah. Because you get told you've got a condition that's never ever going to get any better, you're going to go downhill from now on. You can get it, for me anyway, it's very easy to spiral into one bad day becomes this is me forever. And yeah, I was in the tent thinking, that's it now, I'll sell all my camping stuff because there's no way I can camp again. But yeah, sat up a bit, feel loads better. And if you're interested in when the next camp is, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's in less than a couple of weeks, so keep your eyes peeled. Or at least the next adventure, it's where... Oh, hang on, my water's boiling. Just a minute. Yeah, my next adventure, I'm going to tell you what it is, but yeah, I'm going to be camping somewhere you would not ever expect anyone to camp. I am quite nervous about it. I think I'm going to... Well, let's wait till we get to the day in case I bottle out, but yeah, I'm going to be camping somewhere no one would expect you to camp. So stay tuned for that, because that is going to be the next video. Yeah, definitely. So I wish I wasn't saying this to you, but given that today's mission was an incident-free camp, yeah, I sat there properly thinking this is beautiful. I was just sat, not even cold, peace and quiet, lovely, hear the stream, just had my second cup of tea, and I thought, I'll put the water back on now, go to bed. And then I was like, oh no, I haven't had my tablets. Can't believe I've forgotten them, they're really, really important. So I quickly had my Nintendo nib. So I have twice a day, it has to be 10 hours apart. It's really important for it to be 10 hours apart. Then I couldn't work out because when I got my pill packet out, the Nintendo nib can't be in the pill packet because it's foil wrapped, and you haven't to open the foil wrap until you're going to have it absorbs moisture or something affects when it goes in your system. And I thought, hang on, have I already had my Nintendo nib today and I just haven't even realised when I was having my meal? Because you've got to have it with food. I've emptied the bin bag, emptied the bag of rubbish, and yeah, sure enough, 2 empty wrappers. So I thought, one of the things it does is potentially gives me diarrhoea. I thought I'd better Google this just in case. And it says, seek immediate medical help, search out your nearest poison centre. It can be really bad. You could have severe diarrhoea, nausea, vomiting, internal bleeding. It's really serious. So I have now, I don't know if you can see it, packed up. I'm still not leaving a mess. Leave no trace other than I can't find my other cooker. I'm hoping it's on the bridge. But yeah, I've packed up and I'm going to have to walk to the road and ring for an ambulance because yeah, I've poisoned myself basically. I mean, probably I'm overreacting, but at the same time, Google was pretty specific, like go to your nearest poison centre, severe diarrhoea, vomiting, internal bleeding, and it did also list some quite severe consequences. So I'm going to have to get out of here. You're not going to get the morning view, but obviously I'll keep you updated. See you in a bit. tell you what, I know I'm in a bad situation, and I am in a bad situation, but it is a gorgeous night. Yeah, I hope you can hear this because of the wind, but yeah, it's beautiful. Nearly a full moon, clear sky, not even cold. It's October. Yeah, just a small matter of waiting for this ambulance. It's just after 7 o'clock now. Yeah, they took my bloods, did an ECG. I didn't wait that long to see the nurse, and then after that, a little bit of a delay, but not too bad to see the GP. Yeah, they took my bloods, took an ECG. I got the impression as soon as I spoke to the nurse it was probably going to be okay. But yeah, better to be safe than sorry. The advice was go straight to A&E, which is what I did. Then when I did speak to the GP, he basically said he'd read up on it, and the medical advice is to observe the patient for 6 hours. He asked me a lot of questions about symptoms I might be suffering, which none of which I was, apart from stomach cramps, but they were quite mild. So yeah, it was just a case of waiting those 6 hours. He took a second lot of bloods. I was happy with those. Obviously, anytime you're sat in A&E, you might not know. They take your blood pressure anyway, and your oxygen content. They're okay. So now I'm just gonna, find my way back home and finally go to bed. It's gonna be like 8 o'clock before I go to bed now. But yeah, I'll probably go back to the site later on when I'm caught up on my sleep a little bit, just to see if I can find that little microphone, but also to make sure I picked everything up, because I don't want to be leaving anything behind. It's not that far from where I live, so yeah, I'll pop down there later, but for now I'm going home, I'm going to bed, and I'm fine. Morning, or at least afternoon. Yeah, it's the morning after the night before, or at least the afternoon after the night before, and I'm fine. To be honest with you, once I'd seen both the nurses I saw and the GP, once I'd seen my obs and taken my blood and my ECG, you could tell they couldn't officially say you'll be fine, but they were giving those vibes. Even the GP, when he's like, oh, the protocol is to observe you for 6 hours, so that'll take us to 7 o'clock in the morning from when you took the tablet. But it'll depend we'll take more bloods, and it'll depend what that is. Even though he said that, he was like, but you'll be getting sent home today. So I felt like reading between the lines, they were saying you'll be fine. But I think he did the right thing. I didn't really think it was a good idea to be out here and take a bad turn in the middle of the night, in the small hours, in the middle of nowhere, on my own. So yeah, I could have carried on with the camp, it turns out, but I didn't. But I did the right thing, I did. And I'm making a vow now. I'm going to do a teetotal camp, definitely. But I'm also going to do, when I pack my stuff from now on, I'm going to portion out how much drink I'm bringing, because I didn't drink whiskey for years. And then because I can only take small amounts, I don't tend to have pints anymore. And yeah, I'm not used to it, and I carry on drinking when I'm already drunk because it's so easy to drink. So yeah, in future, I've got a little shot measurer. I'm gonna measure how much I'm gonna take. I'm just back now. All I'm gonna do now is, as a long shot, I'm gonna look for the cooker, the outkit cooker that I couldn't find. I don't know why that was. It was on this bridge because I've seen it in the footage, so maybe it's on the floor or fell in the water or something. I don't know. Have a quick look for that. I'm not very optimistic because it could be anywhere, I suppose. A quick look for the Bluetooth mic, because when I watched the footage back, as you've already seen, I lost it before I thought I'd lost it. So I'll have a look where I actually lost it. But again, I'm not optimistic. It's a very small black thing with a fluffy cover on to stop the wind. But the main reason I've come back is just to double check. I'm going to go to where I was camping and just make double sure there's nothing up there that I shouldn't have left behind, no rubbish, because obviously it was dark. I was panicking. I mean, I feel as though I'm pretty certain it's fine, but I just want to get up there and make sure it is. So yeah, I'll have a little look for those things, make sure everything's okay, and that'll be me done. Nice. Oh yeah, looking good. Looking good. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there's one strap. I'll show you the strap. Hang on. There we go, there's a trace. Leave no trace. Yeah. Didn't see that last night, so I'm glad I come back even more so now. I'm really pleased I found that. This, I channeled, I don't know if you watch the YouTube channel, Greg Ovens Rocky Mountain Bushcraft, but yeah, I channeled me inner Greg Ovens and put down some dead ferns to level out the ground when I got here, because it wasn't very level. And then once I got me foil mat and the airbed on, yeah, it was good. Worked. So I'm pleased I found this, really pleased. I hate the idea I might have left something behind. Pleased I found the little cooker, obviously. Again, didn't want to leave it behind, but also didn't want to lose my little cooker. I don't hold out much hope of finding the Bluetooth speaker, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I think that might be lost. I'll have another quick look, because there's only quite a narrow area it could have been dislodged in. The only thing is, it's a tiny, tiny black thing, so I'll have a very quick look now. I'm chuffed I found this, chuffed I found the cooker, chuffed there's nothing else here. Yeah, I'll get sorted. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to get sorted. There you go. They're back where they were. One last look for this mic, and then I'm going to call it a day. Well, I've looked all over. I can't find that Bluetooth mic. I've really looked hard. There was a couple of candidates, one in particular I thought it might be. I've scoured, can't find it. I've walked up and down a load of times the zone where it could be. I mean, it's a tiny, tiny black plastic thing. So yeah, I'm annoyed that I'm leaving that behind, and that I've lost a microphone. Obviously, the pack came with two, so I still got one. But I'm annoyed that I left something behind. I am leaving the place better than I found it, because I found two bits of other people's rubbish. I'm taking that away, true Steve Wallace style. Leave it better than you found it. Taking two away, even though I can't find the one thing I've left. I'm really, really pleased I found this Alpkit cooker. Happy with that, even if it's just so it's not left here. But I'm glad I got it back. Pleased I found this strap, because I didn't want to leave a trace. I know, like I say, I am leaving a little trace. And yeah, in the next video, I've already planned the next video. It'll be normal, I think. Well, it's going to be very unusual, actually. I'm going to be camping somewhere you would never expect someone to camp. But the one after that, I'm going to make it teetotal. I'm going to take no alcohol, just to prove to myself that I can, really. It's a plane going over. Just to prove I can. And then I think I need to get a grip, like measure how much whiskey I'm taking with me, because yeah, can't go on like this. I'm a little black. I couldn't remember. There's a dent in the pan. I don't know how it happened. I'm watching a video of me having lost that gas cylinder and not be able to find it. I don't remember that happening. Obviously I didn't remember having my tablet, so yeah, I need to get a grip of that. The channel's not going to be just Colin gets really, really drunk and makes a fool of himself, although that does happen a lot. Still gonna have a drink, but I just want to be in moderation, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, even though it had a bit of a strange ending. If you've enjoyed it, you know what to do. Press like, press subscribe. Love those subscribers. Very happy to receive new subscribers. Leave a comment. It all helps the channel, it really does. Tell your mates if you think they'd enjoy the channel. Get them to watch it. But yeah, the next adventure, as I say, is already planned. The one after that, I'm going to make it a teetotal one. I need to, really. And yeah, so thanks for joining me, and catch you in the next one. Catch you later, not catch you at the next one. That's Speed Meets Food. You pinched Speed Meets Food tagline there, that's what you've done. Sorry about that, Speed Meets Food. I watch you every Sunday, yeah. Catch you later. I do say that. I haven't just, because Speed Meets Food says catch you at the next one. No, I do say catch you later. So yeah. Catch you later. So here we go. Cook this macaroni. Here we go. Oh God, it's hot. I might have to turn it down. Turn it down! I've turned it down. Oh no, I've turned it up. Sorry.